After that frustrating end to our unbeaten streak yesterday, certainly hoping to get back on the run today if we can. We start though with Chelsea away from home with my first team tired. So gonna have to play with this side. This is where we're really going to see the effects of this busy fixture schedule. Previously, we've been able to manage it so that I've got my strongest team available for the more difficult games and my rotation side available for the easier games. As we head into January, that's now flipped on its head. So I'm going to play this Chelsea game with my rotation side. Then I'm actually going to sim the Huddersfield game with my rotation side to try and ensure that my full strength 11 or first team 11 is at full strength for the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final at home against Liverpool for the end of today's episode. So it's going to be a case of flipping things back around so we can work it better in our favour. Still third in the table, although on goal difference above Manchester United and behind Everton, who of course beat us yesterday, and that's the reason they're above us now, annoyingly. But we're having a good season still. We're 5 points above 5th place Chelsea, so we're looking good for the Champions League as things stand. And hopefully things will progress from there. We are of course in January, and we are open to signing someone new, but I don't at present have enough money available to really sign anyone of any real note. Meaning I'm again looking at pre-contracts. Now I do have Abdoulaye Doucouré now on the transfer list, but I won't be accepting any bids for him until after the end of the window, because I can only bring someone in on a pre-contract for next season, and I'm going to need Doucouré at the club in the meantime for numbers. Now, on the basically from the list of people that were available for pre-contract, the only real ones that were worth looking at were these four. Houssem Aouar is obviously spectacular and would be better than Renato Sanchez in that current position that Renato plays in at this moment in time. Renato is having a very good season. However, I would be open to moving to Doucouré on, having Renato Sanchez move to the rotation side, and having Houssem Aouar in Renato Sanchez's current first team starting spot alongside Tyler Adams. Similarly, Federico Valverde, he's not as good as Aouar, but he's still very, very, very good. So it's a tough one. I personally would lean towards Aouar because he's probably going to suit my style of play more. But we'll wait and see what you guys say. Also available is Julian Brandt, although he is currently in contract talks with Manchester City, so he may end up already being unavailable by the time I get your feedback. So we'll wait and see on that regard. Hopefully he rejects the contract from City and I can contemplate going in for him. That would mean that then, rather than Renato Sanchez being replaced in the starting lineup, Jamie Shackleton would drop from Cam in the rotation side to centre mid in the rotation side, and Julian Brandt would come in and be fighting for a first team spot with Tyler Roberts and basically the front four, and it would be more difficult to fit Julian Brandt in basically. And then Eder Militao is also available, and well, centre back wise, he's just a brute, and he's decent on the ball as well, and obviously that would mean that then Tomori would drop out the starting lineup. I'd probably sell Riedewald then, and Eder Militao would come into the starting lineup. Tomori would drop to the rotation side, and we take it from there. So basically, your options are, Luka Jovic is available there, but I don't need a striker, do I? Houssem Aouar, Valverde, or Militao are probably the three. I fully expect Julian Brandt to sign for City in the coming days. Now I'm going to record a couple of videos ahead, so I can make sure that I can keep up with the daily content. So Chelsea, Huddersfield and Liverpool today, probably West Ham and Manchester United tomorrow, and then I'll be able to get your feedback over those two videos and then record the next one after that before we end the January transfer. And if it looks like someone's going to get snapped up, like if Aouar, Valverde or Eder Militao look like they're going to get signed by someone else, I will probably jump the gun and ensure that I get someone. But we'll just play it by ear. So we'll start with Chelsea away with the rotation 11 and hope that we can get by in this game to then be able to sim with this team and get by and through in the FA Cup to then have the full strength 11 available for the Carabao Cup semi-final. Right, let's go to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's 11 then. Aritha Balaga in goal. Reece James, Wesley Hoot, Connor Cody and Emerson at left back. That's much better. Milinkovic-Savic and Gustavo Assunção in midfield, with Dela Cruz, Dybala and Rodrigo sat behind Alvaro Morata. Actually didn't have to manually sort their 11 out. They've put Emerson at left back of their own accord and Milinkovic-Savic back into midfield. So the reason why they put it into or messed their starting lineup last time we played them, I'm not sure, because we simmed a game against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup and they'd sorted their lineup out in that regard on that occasion as well without my having to interfere. So must have just been a one-off. One thing I can't do anything about is obviously Arsenal still. Aston's out. It's just run through my entire team. One thing I can't do anything about obviously is Arsenal only having one goalkeeper. I can't physically make a transfer for them without messing around too much, but Dybala will try and mess around with my back line. He scored 5 goals in his last 3 games, apparently, for Chelsea. So this is not going to be easy by any stretch. And, of course, Chelsea are the side in 5th that we're trying to stay away from to ensure we can get Champions League football for next season. So avoiding defeat here is probably more important than getting the victory. But a victory would be absolutely brilliant if we can get it. And that would be, obviously, the preferable result. So we shall try our best to get that result. Cunha will look for Doucouré here, but can't find him. It's fallen kindly for me, and Bowen will look for Calvin Phillips, who will find Jamie Shackleton out of his feet. And that couldn't have been easier for Kepa, could it? Back there to Reece James, nicely inside to Paulo Dybala, and through the gap to Dela Cruz. Cross could come in here still. He's twisting and turning away well. Savic turns nicely. Dybala's shot, thankfully, on his right foot, and he's tame enough for Engel to hold on. That's a lovely ball out, or bowl out, to Matheus Cunha. Phillips down the line there. Atal is in support. Emerson's gone again, and Cunha will find. That is a lovely ball. Tell you what, his hold-up play, Matheus Cunha, and his ability to build and spread the play is actually really, really good. I'm very impressed with him so far. I rushed that pass and shouldn't have. Doucouré, gives the ball away, and now Morata could have sent Rodrigo in behind. In the end, he ran offside and had to come back, but he's still got possession. And they've given it away. Oh, the offside trap. Just as I committed to playing it, you can see the whole Chelsea line, whole Chelsea line, turn, step, move up. There you go. That's worked wonders. That's one of the very rare occasions I've actually seen the AI try that, let alone actually get it to work. James to Dela Cruz, trying to get it off him with Bowen and can't. Hacked away is the only real way I can phrase that from Brandon Cooper. Calvin Phillips trying to get it back off Milinkovic-Savic and can't. Don't let the bar on his left foot. Fouled him and given away a free kick instead. So now he can have a definite shot on his left foot from the free kick. No, it's going to be Milinkovic-Savic on his right, perhaps. Or maybe something from the training ground. Reece James. No, they've left it. Savic shoots. Oh, off the bar, onto the line, and eventually, away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that was very much all my own doing as well, so I could not have complained had that free kick gone in. Atal to Shackleton. Made 3 changes at half-time. Joel Morris is on. Price and Price are both on as well. I needed to make the changes because of stamina. I want those players that are in this initial starting 11 to be able to play against Huddersfield in the Cup. Bowen could give us a 1-0 lead here, but tried to dig it out to the far top corner with his weaker foot, and Kepa's held on well. Well, that should be I was going to say an easy header for us, but Calvin Phillips seems quite happy to let Alvaro Morata just lean over in there and get to the ball first. Yeah, you can see, or could have seen from those stats there, that Chelsea have had much more of the ball and much more of the chances on goal as well. 6 for them to my 2. I'm going to try and work a third here if we can. Oh, well done, Chez. I hadn't even acknowledged they've done the offside trap again there, Chelsea. And they could get this down the line here to Rodrigo. That's what I'm worried about. Try to block it off with Emerson, and we've done well to do so. Chelsea definitely the better side here, but you would have expected that considering the state of my starting 11. Bowen will work this centrally. I can't find Joel Morris, so half an hour to hold on here, and we are holding on. Chelsea with the free kick again in a really good position. Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, they're taking it short. That caught me out. Whoa, what a strike. Who on earth was that? Number 34. Elmas, who's just come off the bench for them. What a hit. Who's he? Jesus Christ, Elmas. Lukaku, back in the Premier League, back in Manchester, but not at Manchester City. Oh, sorry, not at Manchester United, at Manchester City. Oh, it's all kicking off here, isn't it? Shocks left, right and centre. On the field, off the field. 20 minutes to go here on the field. And no! We find ourselves 1-0 down with Rodrigo at the back post. No! Shackleton through that gap to Phillips. Cunha's there. Joel Morris has made the run, but Connor Cody just bullied Mateus Cunha off the ball. Here's Rodrigo now, central to Elmas. Milinkovic-Savic. Morata. De La Cruz. Milinkovic-Savic again. Elmas. Come on. I need to get the ball off them. It's just... I needed these fixtures to be the other way around. I needed to have Huddersfield now in the FA Cup and Chelsea afterwards. But unfortunately, the scheduling just hasn't worked in our favour on this occasion. And either that or I wouldn't have minded a Premier League game, just not against someone that's chasing me for the top 4. Oh, it's outrageous. Elmas. Oh, it's good too. It's very, very, very good. 2-0 up Chelsea now, and particularly on this occasion, oh, outrageous pass, and then the ball rolls done me too. That's one of the best goals the AI has scored against me ever, with regards to individual dribbling ability. 2-0 Chelsea, and I have to be honest, they deserve that lead. They have been the better team. It's out through the gap to Shackleton. Try and get myself one back if I can. Oh, if I hadn't turned away there, maybe I'd have been taken out and we could have gotten ourselves a pen. Calvin Phillips. Oh, he took an extra touch to settle himself because he just wasn't good enough on the ball to bring that down and then shoot. And now they're counter-attacking on me. This is what it must feel like for the AI when I counter-attack on them. It's petrifying, really. Well, thankfully, Alvaro Morata isn't doing it at any real pace. Whether inside to Shackleton, forward to Cunha. I've got Joel Morris here. Okay. Yusuf Fatau. I aimed at Joel Morris, but never mind what I've done with the controller A game. 2-0 down to Chelsea. We're going to lose by 2-0 to Chelsea. And unfortunately, we will, despite remaining in the top 4, almost certainly drop from 3rd to 4th and have Chelsea close to within 2 points of us. And now, of course, we don't play Chelsea again for the rest of the season. I believe we've played them twice now. Ooh. That's a really, really bitter pill to swallow after the Everton game as well. We go like 22 games unbeaten, and then we lose back-to-back games, both against teams that are fighting us for Champions League spots. Care to comment on the loss? We lost. They were better. They were better. I can't argue either way, can I? Don't worry, Tyler. You're gonna play. You're gonna play. Still have a place in the squad. You're welcome, Tyler. You're welcome as well. Huddersfield Town next in the FA Cup, which we will sim with that same rotation side because I need my first team available for the game against Liverpool. Obviously, I've got to take a cup semi-final more important or with a higher priority to an FA Cup third round. We won the FA Cup last year, of course. So, whilst I would like to win that again and retain my title at the same time, perhaps it would be good to try and win the other cup competition in England and have one of every trophy at Leeds United. Hopefully we can still get through here and it won't matter too much despite the fact we're weakened. Mateus Cunha gives us 1-0 lead after 10 minutes and that's a positive start. Huddersfield's still a championship side as far as I'm aware. Huddersfield down to 10 men, although that hasn't stopped them from equalising 6 minutes after. Sonko Sundberg sent off, and then Batokio equalises. Are we going to sit? Please, just not a replay. Jamie Shackleton. 10 minutes to go. I cannot afford a replay. Jamie Shackleton does it again. We're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Oh, you still have your place in your squad, Erling. Don't worry. Oh, Takori's out for 2 months, so I can't sell him now anyway. Fuck. We can deal with it, though. I can drop Jamie Shackleton into the midfield, and we can put Joel Morris in there. But it means that Doucouré will now no longer play any part for the next couple of months. Never mind, never mind. Well then, time to go and play Liverpool in the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. First leg. Let's try and raise morale a little bit, shall we, before the game against Liverpool. The team are prepared for absolutely any outcome. Given the close call against Huddersfield, we have proven tactics. We know we're good. We are one of Liverpool's only 2 defeats so far this season. We do need some more strength, though. Clearly, the injury to Miller and to Doucouré have caused us some issues. So we could definitely do with another body or two. And that's what the aim is, to get in with that pre-contract signing that you guys are going to be letting me know which way to go with. But Liverpool at home in the Carabao Cup first leg of the semi-final. Let's get it. Liverpool's 11. Alisson, Dene, Kimpembe, Gomez, Robertson, Berger, Guendouzi, Ceballos, Firmino, Salah, Vinicius. And I've read it that quick because as it changes, it'll go undefined, 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 undefined. So that's their 11. They're at full strength. I'm at full strength. They've got options on the bench. I have less options on the bench. But we'll wait and see who comes out victorious. It was 3-1, I think, when we played Liverpool in the league. I'd take that again all day long. White in there to Renato. Forward to Orlan. A little bit of footwork. Look for Tyler Roberts. Drop the shoulder, turn, finish it. Oh, good save from Alisson. Great movement from Tyler Roberts. That's a good delivery too. Oh, Ben White got to that, and I think that might be. No, I'm going to get to it, and we'll lift it in. Oh no, he's offside. Yep, was me that got to it in Ben White, and unfortunately, Saint-Maximin was just offside when the ball was shot. Only just, but well done, Lino. He couldn't really miss. Saint-Maximin stood right in front of him. 8 minutes in, still 0-0, but Alisson was called upon there. And, I was going to say maybe called upon again, but somehow Joe Gomez has won that header. I love that, Bobby. Terrible touch from him on his chest. And Orlan can spin, and Kimpembe here, who's been a little bit greedy, getting over enthusiastic with the attempted interception. And Orlan's left foot is a wand. Wow. What a one-hit finish that is. Turn, spin, out of his feet, into the box. Rocket. Rocket. Pick that out, Alisson. All Leeds aren't we indeed, Ellen Road crowned. Oh, hello. He's dug that out really well. Hakimi hacks away. Win that, please, Tyler. He did. Sanchez, it was meant for Marlon in the first place, but Orlan's done well to keep hold of it, and Tyler Adams will play him in again. Marlon's going to look to get in behind, time that pass right, and he can beat the offside trap. And I've got Tyler Roberts on the far side if I can find the right pass, which I can't. Orlan should win that header though. Renato, oh please, no! Oh, I wanted him to volley it first time after he came back down, and he's tried to take a controlling touch. That allowed the defender back in. Oh, Fikayo. Oh, jeeps. Now Renato's caught in possession. Sander Berger's pushing me hard. Liverpool press very high and very tight. But it was their undoing in the first game against them. And so far it's been their undoing in this one too. And they're getting very lucky so far not to be opening up and letting me in for another opportunity. Firmino has runners off him here, including Mo Salah. I read the one too, but couldn't intercept the ball. And Sander Berger's in the box. Fikayo Tomori with a hell of a challenge. He wasn't to know Berger was offside. That was superb. Renato into Tyler Roberts. And across there to Daniel Marlon. Tyler Roberts is there again. And through nicely to Orlan. Oh, oh no. He's absolutely sent Joe Gomez to the shops there. Marlon back there to Orlan, to Tyler Adams, who I don't think has scored for me yet. And shooting like that won't do so anytime soon either. Ugh. That was awful from Tyler Adams. I don't think he could have missed by more if he tried. Vinicius is in behind me here on the left-hand side. Whoop. Strong, sharp turn. Sander Berger. Danny Ceballos. Vinicius. Oh, it's dug the cross out really well, but Tomori gets to it. Orlan should win this header and does so well. Jason Denayer couldn't get to it. Jason Denayer isn't going to catch Daniel Marlon, I'll tell you that much for free. Renato is actually through here. I mean, I see Saint-Maximin And then I see Tyler Roberts. And then I see the back of the net. Oh, it's all come true. Leeds 2, Liverpool 0. A solid first leg lead that would be. Looking for Vinicius in behind. Oh, Hakimi has done really well there. Just try and keep hold of possession for a little while. Liverpool have made a couple of changes. They brought an Awani for Firmino. That was not meant to go there. It was meant to go straight to Hakimi. And they've also made another change further back as well, with Hoover coming on in defence. But I'm not sure if they changed formation, actually. Let me have a quick look. No, Hoover's come on at right back for Jason Denayer, and Firmino out for Awani. So we'll wait and see if those two changes can help Liverpool get back in the game. I don't think they will, but stranger things have happened, and, well, I have been wrong in the past. And I will be wrong in the future again, but I hope I'm not wrong on this occasion. Oh, Andy. That's poor from you. We expect better from Andy Robertson. See ya! And we might as well say see ya to Liverpool in the competition as well. Leeds 3, Liverpool 0. This isn't an unfamiliar scoreline for us against them. All and on the score sheet again. Get involved. We're going to the final, boys. Adams, Malacia, drilled in there to Tyler Roberts, who spun the defender again. It's just the way Liverpool set up tactically in game. They just don't have the quality of player to do what they're trying to do. See, they sold Virgil van Dijk earlier on in the save. Tomori's won that header, and Alisson plucks that out of Tyler Adams' grasp. They get so aggressive in the tackles, Liverpool, with the interceptions and with the pressing. And all it takes is a simple spin, and you're away from them every time. Look at the way they've stepped there. And I played it to Tyler Roberts, who's offside, but they're more concerned about stepping and trying to intercept than they are actually marking anyone else. So it's just been easy to cut them apart, and it was in the league game as well. And there's the final whistle. A straightforward victory against Liverpool, as it was in the league as well. I'll take it very much indeed. That, like I say, might give us the opportunity to sim the second leg, rest some players, and put ourselves in a great position moving forward to help freshen or refresh the squad. Congrats on the big win today. Thank you very much. We play every game to win, as ever. Tyler Roberts was brilliant as well and deserves all of the praise. 88 rated now, Tyler Robertson. 2 goals for Orlan. Obviously, he deserves praise. First one was just unreal. It's very rare that you actually hit a ball that clean. Oh, so frustrated that we lost that game to Chelsea and the one to Everton previously. But hopefully tomorrow we can get back on the Premier League bandwagon. Oh, Chelsea have played and drawn. Thankfully, their match day 22. Annoyingly, United and Everton have both won, so we can still stay 3 points behind the two above us, but thankfully we can open up a 4-point gap to Chelsea behind us tomorrow. We have West Ham first, and then actually we've Manchester United after that, so we could go above them if we win that, but we have to beat West Ham first, and we'll do that tomorrow. West Ham and Man United tomorrow. I'll record that ahead of time, and I'll wait for your feedback on which pre-contract players to go for, and then we'll record the one with Villa and Liverpool in it. And the next round, the FA Cup, may well be drawn on the 25th. It may well be drawn on the 1st. We shall have to wait and see. But the next round of the Europa League isn't too far away. Relatively pleased with today. Through in the FA Cup. Solid first leg win in the Carabao Cup, but frustrated with the league defeat. Not to worry though. We can get ourselves into 3rd tomorrow with the right results, and we shall try and get those right results. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell ticked, and I'll see you tomorrow.